Hey, 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 what's up, everybody? This is Nita, the Astromystic. So, I've been trying to record this video all week, and I've had so many challenges. And this week has been really tough in my personal life, and I notice in the world, everything that's happening. Being a light worker has definitely been a challenge, not just for myself, but for so many of my friends that are, trying to do the work of light. So anyways, so today is the eclipse. It's summer solstice. Depending on where you are in the world, I had a lot of notes for this. I had a lot of stuff I wanted to talk about, and now I am very limited. I'm having some technical issues. I've got memory issues for my space. So I literally have 13 minutes to be able to get my message out to you. So it's frustrating, but at least we're going to get somewhere. So I don't want to spend a lot of time just talking like little stuff. So I'm just going to hit the most important parts, and then that way I can get this out like in the next little while. So new world emerging. This is a crazy time. This eclipse is pretty powerful. I mean, I keep saying that over and over and over because I'm already feeling the effects of it. So, the last eclipse we had was the Cancer and Capricorn axis. So basically, we're ending like a 2-year time of that energy. So where we went through trying to find like our security and our, what makes us feel good, our family, our ancestors, our, how we feel at home, those types of things, and how we went into the world and to try to make things better. So we're kind of ending that now, and we're starting a new cycle. So only on top of that, we have, this is a North Node eclipse. So it's basically trying to tell us that, we need to find facts. We need to gather information and not just take somebody's word for things. We need to find our truth for ourselves and what that means to us. That's the whole Gemini Sagittarius axis. Moving away from old beliefs, old systems, old ways. This is like new. Everything's going to be new. And, this whole year is just a challenge for our relationships, our security, how we feel, our values, our truths. Our truth is the biggest thing, I think, that's coming up for a lot of people and a lot of us, actually. And even in the world, So basically, you got to ask yourself, what is not serving you in this time, in this world? I mean, is it good for you now, and is it good for the future? Because these are big changes internally and in our external world. So I think that right now is just a time to really get focused on what is the truth to you and what does that mean. Is like the shortest version of that. Compassion, love, security, how you feel in relationships, what is beautiful to you, what are the things that you feel the most comfortable in, like a oneness, or, and even, like having, equality, or and that's a big thing in the world right now. So this is definitely a learning phase for basically everyone. So anyways, so the few things I wanted to touch on was, I thought it was interesting. Oh, and today is the sun went into Cancer. So this is like even more energy that's saying, okay, what makes you feel good? Where do you find security? What's your foundation? What's your needs? Like, are you close to your family? Are you separated from your family? Do you know anything about your ancestors? Things like that. How do you have traditions, your cultures, do you celebrate when your family gets together? even the foods you eat. When you get together as family, do you eat foods? And this all might be changing, or you might be learning about this, or excited to learn about this, or maybe you're, ooh, did you hear that? That was, oh, hold on. Be right back. Sorry, my dogs are crazy. It's real. I was going to be outside recording this, but we're just going to keep going. Sorry about the dogs. So, what else is interesting? And that just sparked one of my thoughts was, I guess some people call it Betelgeuse, and I call it Betelgeuse. Betelgeuse is one of the stars that's right on top of this eclipse. And it's like one of the brightest stars. And I have read in some of the articles that in astronomy and all the people that study the cosmos, that Betelgeuse they're predicting it going to be a supernova. So I don't know if that's true or not. I need to read some more about it, but I thought it was interesting because it's right on our eclipse, and Betelgeuse mimics Mars quite a bit. So this is crazy. And, in history, whenever Betelgeuse is on top of an eclipse, it's way more powerful and way more explosive. So this is kind of, it's kind of crazy. And then that big thunder, that's insane. So, and that's why I'm not outside. Anyways. So what else today is the torrid meteor showers, but of course we can't see it because it's been really bad in weather today here where I live. So the eclipse is basically going to say to us, it's time to burn away the past. It's time to burn away what is no longer good or in our truths of our own lives. So it's more about, finding, like I said a few minutes ago, it's more about finding where we're going, the information, what we want. Our North Node is our destiny. It's our karmic path. So now it's where people are going to want to try to find what they're here for, what their purpose is, and what their truth is. So I think this is going to be, on the other side of all this madness in the world, it's going to be better. It's just getting to that point. So anyways, I'm sorry this is jumbled up and crazy today, but I had to get it out because this is my only opportunity. And we are in number 3 of the 6 eclipses we're having this year. And, this one's, and it's the Ring of Fire. It's the eclipse that they refer to as the Ring of Fire. So in my world, we're having major thunderstorms, the Ring of Fire, Solstice, Betelgeuse. No wonder I couldn't record this video before. It was supposed to happen today. Anyways, so this, with the sun being in Cancer also, the North Node eclipse, we've got Mercury that just went retrograde on the 18th or the 17th, depending on where you are. Where you are. So it's like a deep introspection time. Retrogrades are all about going within. We've got Neptune going retrograde on the 23rd. So that is Monday, Tuesday, or, depending on where you are in the world. So that's, connecting to your intuition, your oneness, your connectedness, what brings all that into you. Venus is going back direct on June 25th. So we're going to get more clarity on, what we value in our emotions and such. Maybe a little more clarity in our relationships. So, and then Mars goes into Aries June 28th. So that's next week. And it's going to go retrograde on September the 9th through November 13th. So that will be a interesting time. Pluto and Jupiter, second connection, June 30th. Some hidden agendas are coming to light. Some truths are coming to light. Second hit, last one's in November. Big stuff coming, big stuff. So real quick, I'm going to go and tell you where you are in the eclipse. So you can kind of look this up because I don't have a lot of time to go through each one. if you're Aries rising, sun or moon, mostly if you're Aries rising. If you don't know your rising, use it as your sun sign. This is going to be your 4th house. So your home, your family, your ancestors, what makes you feel secure, your immediate environments. Taurus, this is going to be your 3rd house. Your friends, your neighbors, your social media, how you communicate. Are you communicating? And with all of these guys, there's going to be some anger around it because that's Betelgeuse is making everything a little more fiery. So you may have more frustrations and such around this. Gemini, 2nd house, your values, your self-worth, your material things, your assets. Those are going to be things that are going to be in play for you for this eclipse and this year. It's the whole year. Cancers, your 1st house, identity crisis. It's going to change your immediate environments. Take care of yourself. Your physical appearance. You hear the thunder again? And sometimes my power goes out. So we're in a weird, wonky situation right now. Leo's 12th house, dreams, subconscious. If you've got hidden enemies, or if you have addiction issues, or if you're into alcohol, drugs, and maybe that's a weakness for you, try to stay away from that for the next 6 months or something, because you might get sucked in super easy, and that's not going to be healthy. So keep that in your mind and keep aware of that, and let somebody know if you have a little bit of that, so they can maybe help guide you or help keep you away from that. Virgos, 11th house, your friends, your community circles, your social circles, your political views, your long-term goals and what you want, your wishes. Libras, 10th house, authority with work, your bosses or your social status, how people see you. Those are all going to be in focus. Scorpios, 9th house, your belief systems, your truths, how you see the world. Maybe you're going to relocate. Maybe you're going to go back to school or just study something to further your education or further your studies or whatever. Sagittarius, 8th house, your transformation, secrets, your partners, your intimate relationship with your partners. Maybe you're going to have some power struggles, some kind of crisis of some sorts. I know I'm trying to jam pack this in. Maybe some intimacy issues. Capricorns, 7th house, relationships. Maybe you're going to meet a fated person, a karmic person. Maybe change business partners. Aquarius, new changes, your health, everyday opportunities, maybe, everyday work, innovation, changes. Pisces, 5th house, you might meet someone new, your fun, your creativity, your kids, all of that. Guys, I have to cut you short because I'm running out of memory. I love you all. I hope that this eclipse goes well for you. Set good intentions. Be aware of this. I'll be back with some other videos when I get this memory issue fixed. I hope you all have a good solstice day and a good eclipse new moon. I love you all. I'll see you soon.